everybody, this is Tony from bluebutterflycreations.blogspot.com, and today I have a quick Halloween card. I was using my Happy Hauntings cartridge for the Cricut, and I absolutely adore this cartridge. It is one of my favorites. Here it is. It has all these really neat Halloween designs that you can use all over the place. These little Halloween monster silhouettes. There's even a three-dimensional haunted house you can create. So today my project uses the haunted kitty that comes on the cartridge. I'm actually looking for my book. Here it is, right here. So this is on page 33, and it's this adorable little spooky cat. And I cut him out at 3.3 on my Imagine. So if you have the original Cricut, the Cricut Create, or the Cricut Expression, you're going to want to go with the 3.5. and it'll work just fine, or the 3. It depends on the size of the card you want to do with this. So to put the kitty together, I used my Ziggy fine tip. If you have any other fine tip glue pen, that works great too. And I cut out one layer with the eyes out of it in black, the base layer is in orange, and the little bat bow tie is in a lime green. So what I'm going to do is just flip my cat over, and he's a black kitty. I'm applying the glue all over. To the feet, to the legs, to the head. Making sure I get up in the ears, down the neck. There we go. And I'm going to adhere that. Make sure I match him up so he sits right. There we go. Apply a little glue for his bat bow tie. Place that on just like so. I'm going to just press it and hold it in place. There we go. So there is my little kitty. I'll bring him in close so you can see him. I've also cut out this little title tag. This comes preloaded on the Imagine. They do have, Sizzix has a die cut that you could use with your Cuttlebug or the Sizzix machine to create a similar cut, and this was done on the Imagine at the 3.7 size, and it's on parchment like paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use some of my Tim Holtz Distress ink in the walnut stain, and I'm just going to distress the edges of this. So bring over my scrap paper. I also have my piece of pattern paper here, and this is in a purple stripe. This is from the 2011 fall stack from Die Cuts with a View. This is cut to 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to be distressing that with the ink as well. And then I have this piece of purple cardstock and coordinating with the stripes, and it's cut to 8 by 5.5 inches, folded in half at the 4-inch line. So I'm going to ink up my pad here. And I'm just going to very gently come in, squish that ink around, just a little here and there. Add some more texture, and I'm making sure I swirl, bringing in that color. Okay, there's that. I'm going to do the same thing to my pattern paper. Add a little color to the borders here and make it look older, so it looks a little more spooky. And as you can see, I'm not letting my ink pad get too dry. I'm tapping, doing a little swirl, tapping, doing a little swirl. There we go. Alright. I also have this Have a Perfectly Frightful Halloween stamp. This is from Impression Obsession. Very cute little saying. So now I'm going to start layering my pieces. And I think what I want to do is just layer this directly into the middle of my pattern paper. So I'm going to do that. Right there. And press that into place. Now I'm thinking of adding some ribbon to this to dress it up a little bit. I might put some towards the bottom here. I have this orange pumpkin printed ribbon that I got at Michael's years ago. I think I'll do is just put a little bit on the bottom edge here, just to give it a little dress up. So I'm going to cut a piece. And using the cheater method, I'm just going to wrap it around to the back. Using Scotch tape, I'm going to tape it into place. Right, like that. We'll pull it tight on the other end, making sure it's about even. Tape it down in place. So it's right like that. There we go. And add some more adhesive on the back side of this whole piece here. And I'm going to adhere it to the center of my card. Just like so. I'm going to take my kitty. I'm going to use some pop dots. Making sure there's plenty on here to hold this kitty up. Actually, there's another big one for his body here. Right, like that. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place my kitty towards the top corner here. Just like so. So I overlap some of the ribbon. Actually, I'm going to put them closer to the bottom instead. Changed my mind. I'm going to gently peel this. Okay. There we go. I actually put the cat towards the bottom. Just like that. There we go. I like that better. And I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black. And I'm going to stamp just above the kitty's head. There we go. There you have this very simple Halloween card using the Cricut Imagine with the Happy Hauntings cartridge and some distress ink. I hope you enjoyed this episode of bluebutterflycreations.blogspot.com.